Inflation is like that friend who never leaves your house, eats your snacks, drinks your soda, and somehow still shows up tomorrow. You thought it was gone, but nope, it's back. If you've bought groceries recently, you know the pain. Eggs up 15%, milk up 12%, gas up 20%, and rent creeping higher every month. Even your morning latte feels like it needs a mortgage application, but here's the thing. This isn't random. There's a story behind why prices keep rising, and it's been building for decades. Let's rewind to the 1970s. The world hit two massive oil shocks. Gas prices doubled, energy costs skyrocketed, and companies passed those costs to consumers. Inflation hit 13.5% in the US. People watched their savings shrink almost overnight. Fast forward to 2020 to 2022. The pandemic shut down economies. Governments wanted to prevent a total collapse, so they did something familiar. Money printer go brrr. The U.S. Federal Reserve's balance sheet jumped from $4 trillion to over $9 trillion in just 2 years. Europe and Japan also flooded the system with cash. This was supposed to be temporary, like giving a patient medicine for a few days. But the cash kept flowing, and suddenly everyone had more money chasing fewer goods. That's textbook inflation. History is repeating itself, but in a slightly different costume. Then it was oil shocks and wages. Now it's pandemic stimulus, global supply chain problems, and corporate pricing power. Let's look at real numbers so it's not just theory. Food prices, up 10% over the last couple of years. Eggs, milk, meat, everything is more expensive. Housing and rent, up 8 to 9%, making it harder for people to save. Energy costs, spiked 20% plus at points in 2022. And here's a twist many don't notice. Only about 36% of inflation is caused by supply chain issues or raw material costs. The rest? Money flooding the system and companies raising prices whenever they can. Even wages aren't keeping up. Real wages, what you can actually buy, are falling in many industries. So even if your paycheck looks the same, your buying power is shrinking. Think of it like a soda bottle under too much pressure. The carbon dioxide is money, prices are the bubbles, and every time someone shakes the bottle, pandemic stimulus, energy crisis, corporate price hikes, more bubbles escape. That's your rising cost of living. So what does this mean for you today? 1. Cash loses value. Money sitting in a checking account isn't growing. It's slowly losing buying power. 2. Investing is important, but choose carefully. Stocks and real estate can outpace inflation, but nothing is guaranteed. The S&P 500 PE ratio is about 24 times above historical norms, so risk is real. 3. Interest rates matter. The Fed isn't printing as aggressively, but credit is still available, keeping inflation alive. For everyday life, it means budgeting smarter, planning ahead, and understanding where your money goes. Don't just blame prices. Understand why they're moving, because that knowledge is power. Here's the sober truth. Prices aren't going down anytime soon. Some of it is inevitable, some of it is human greed, and some of it is economic policy. But panic doesn't help. Awareness, planning, and smart financial moves do. Keep an eye on your spending, invest wisely, and don't let inflation sneak up on you. As Warren Buffett would put it, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. History isn't just a story, it's a warning, a lesson, and a tool. And if you understand it, you can ride the wave rather than get crushed by it.